Okay, thought I'd make this video for some of the people out there that aren't quite sure how to make Cannabutter the proper way. And I know there's other ways that are probably just as good, if not better than mine, but this is the simplest way and the most straightforward way of doing it. So basically the equation is 1 ounce for 4 sticks of butter, ½ ounce, 2 sticks of butter. For my recipe, we're going to do a ½ ounce a pot for 2 sticks of butter. And the reason why I'm doing that is because most cookie recipes call for a minimum of 2 sticks of butter. Alright, this is outdoor grown, organically grown, and just no pesticides, nothing that, no contaminants, just very clean, outdoor grown, northern or Southern California grown, and from a Northern California variety. This is Hindu Kush. And you know, dispensaries, when you get Cannabutter or when you have edibles that are made from Cannabutter at dispensaries, it's usually everything that's laying around on the ground. It's the shea leaves, it's the large stems, it's kind of the bologna of lunch meats, you know what I mean? So with this, I just use straight buds, the best buds, and I make the best cookies. And to me, that's the only way to do it. So what I do prior a little bit is I'll take some stems here and I'll just kind of break this up a little bit, take out any large pieces of lumber, which we want to keep. We're going to put those in the pot here, and then when we add our water, but I'm just kind of breaking this up a little bit. This pot's a little bit on the dry side, but anyway, I'm just trying to take out some of these large pieces of lumber, and then we're going to put it in the coffee grinder. And what you want to do here is you want to fluff this up. You want to make this ½ ounce look literally like an ounce. So we're going to fluff this up in the coffee grinder a little bit at a time. Don't overload this thing. Okay, and we're going to make this look twice that size. So let's get down to it. Okay. And this is a little bit on the dry side, the powdery side, but that's okay because you want to make as much volume, as much mass as possible, and that opens up all the THC to be able to be absorbed by the butter, by the fat in the butter. Okay. So when you look at this, now it's completely broken down and fine, very fine. Okay, so we're going to take the pan here, we'll put it on low. Alright, and we're going to, and I always use bottled water. My water here on my tap is very cloudy, milky, not good. And this water acts as a filter to kind of take some of the impurities out of the pot and leave us with some clean butter, clean Cannabutter at the end. So there's 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to get some butter. unsalted, organic butter. Put this in here. And we're going to put a little bit more butter in there because during the process of filtering this through the cheesecloth, we're going to lose some butter. So we're going to put a little bit more in there to compensate for that loss. Now, with this recipe, I'm probably going to yield about 50 cookies, and maybe 1 or 2 cookies it'll take to get someone high. But you could put more pot in this with the sticks of butter if you wanted to make it stronger. That way you would just eat 1 cookie. However, my cookies are kind of good. They're ginger cookies, and they're soft, and they have molasses and brown sugar and things. So people actually like to eat 2 of them, as opposed to just eating 1. You know, they get a little bit more enjoyment out of that. So I kind of tend to make them a little weaker intentionally, but you certainly could add more pot marijuana to this. Alright, so we're going to give that some time to kind of slowly melt down. As you can see, I threw the stems in there as well. So once this is melted, then we'll add our pot, and we're going to simmer this on low for about 3 hours. We're going to come back every half an hour and give it a little bit of a stir. And the key to it is just to be mellow with it. Don't rush it. Let it take its time. The more you mess with it, the more oils you get on everything. So it's good to just let it do its thing and let it melt down. These are some of the ingredients or things that we're going to need. Here's some cheesecloth. This was 1 long sheet that I cut in half and folded into 4ths. So there's 4 plies here. You can actually see through it a little bit, and that's what you want. I'm taking a blender top. This is the best thing because it gives you your measurements. Here's the 4 cups of water, and then we're going to end up with a cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. 1 cup of this water is going to evaporate, so when we're done, we should be right on 4 cups. Got a couple rubber bands. We'll set this aside for later.